She lights a candle. She realizes that this is going to be something that is going to take effort on her part. By lighting a candle, she illuminates the room. You see, the candle in the room dispels the darkness. The woman uses the candle to make sure that the coin has not come to rest in a corner of the room that is out of sight. You see, this wasn't something small. This wasn't something insignificant. She said, I need to light the candle because I want to make sure that every inch of the room is exposed to the light because I will find that coin. I will find that coin. The light will also allow the woman, interesting, to continually search throughout the night. She didn't say, I'm going to look at it for 20 minutes, and if I don't find it for 20 minutes, who cares? She said, I'm going to light a coin because not only am I going to look at every single place, but I'm going to continue to look even through the night. That's commitment to find one coin. Now, it's interesting as well because I said, we're only talking about one coin. She has 9 others. She has 9 others. Now, obviously, when we think about thousands of dollars, that's a little bit more difficult. But as I said, if I had $10 and I lose $1, I'm not too worried about that. I'm not going to get weirded out by that. But she's got 10. She only loses 1. But yet she lights a candle. Second thing that she does is this. She begins to sweep. She begins to sweep. She knows that the coin could have been missing for a while. And you know what else she realizes too? She realizes that the coin, at one point, they had been shining. But by this point, because it's been lost for a while, dirt, filth, grime, they have covered the shininess of that coin. The coin used to be beautiful, but now it's tarnished. And so she knows, I'm going to sweep because I want to make sure that if anything is covering that coin, I want to make sure and find it. She begins to sweep. She'll sweep the entire house. Every corner, under the rug. She wants to make sure that the coin has not been overcome by dirt. Now notice her third action is very interesting. The third, the Bible says, she seeks diligently. There's a big difference between casual glancing and searching diligently. Casual glancing and searching diligently. Matter of fact, let me show you the word if I can. Notice what the word diligent. Middle English from Middle French, from the Latin diligent, diligence, from present participle of diligere to esteem, love. Now notice, characterized by steady, earnest, and energetic effort. Notice that word, painstaking. In other words, she said, I do not care if it's painstaking, I will look for that one coin. I will not stop. I will not let anything stop me. I will not let anything keep me from finding that coin. It was not a casual glance. Who cares? Let me give you an example. Those of you that play golf, have you ever played golf and when you're playing by yourself, you look for your ball a lot when you lose a ball out in the woods. But have you ever noticed when you're playing in a scramble, when you're playing the best ball, your team hits a good shot, you hit a ball in the weeds, you don't go looking for it necessarily. You go, forget about it. Who cares? You don't search for it. If you were in a tournament, and the tournament was a $10,000 tournament, and the ball went into the weeds, you would search for it diligently. That's the difference. Notice the woman did just that. She looked painstakingly for the lost coin. She still had 9 left. I want to emphasize that. She still had 9 left. But she said, I am going to devote my entire attitude, ability, and concentration to finding that one lost coin. What motivated her? It is found in the word diligence. Did you remember back what one of the definitions of the word diligent was to esteem with love. She searched diligently, which meant she was motivated by love. Now, some of you sit here tonight and you're going, why in the world are you telling us about money? I've got news for you. The story, in reality, is not about money at all. Matter of fact, it has nothing to do with money. I know that the parable says she was looking for a coin, but the parallel is this. The story is about you and I. The story is about God's incredible love for us. This story tells us what extent that Christ would go to bring us back into fellowship with Him. And let's go back, and with you and I in mind, let's look at the parable once again. What is the first step that God takes? Notice, the first step that He takes, He shines His light in the darkness of our lives. He begins to probe lovingly into your life, and He says, Aaron, I'm going to shine that light in there, and I'm going to look. I'm going to look, Reed. I'm going to look, Justin. Jared, I'm going to look. He shines that light. Why? Remember, why did the lady shine the light? Because she said, maybe some dirt has covered over the coin. Maybe the coin is so far back in the corner I can't see it. But with the light I can see it. What does God say? God says, I'm going to shine my light upon you, because even if you're so far back in the corner, I want to find you. Understand, this is not a light of condemnation. Please understand that. Some of you sit here tonight and you say, but Eddie, Satan is just bringing condemnation in my life. I'm telling you, God has not brought you here tonight to shine His light on you to bring condemnation into your life. He shines light so He can dispel. Now, what was the second step the lady took? She swept the room. What is the second step that God takes? He sweeps every corner of our lives trying to bring you back. I've got news for you tonight. If you are not where you need to be with God, I'm not saying you're not a Christian, but you're just not in fellowship where you need to be. He's going to try every single thing He can to bring you back. He's going to send people in your life. He's going to cause you to flip through the radio station and going to hear a Christian song. You're going to be going through the television, and all of a sudden a Christian message comes across. He has you here tonight. He will do whatever He needs to do to bring you back to Him. He wants to remove anything in your life that can hinder you from coming back to Him. Whether it's pride, whether it's arrogance, whether it's fear, whether it's condemnation, whether it's past sin, whether it's doubt, whether it's whatever it is, He is saying, I'm going to sweep everything out of your life to bring you back. That's how important you are. Now, what was the third step that the woman did? Oh, this is beautiful. She searched diligently. And remember, I said the word diligent meant what? Motivated by love. Why is God looking for you tonight? Is it so He can throw condemnation in your life? No. Is it so He can look at you and say, look how far you are from me? No. He seeks diligently for you. The Bible tells us that He looks to and fro looking for you. Do you realize He is constantly looking for you and saying, come back, come here, come on back. I know you've kind of drifted away, come on. Matter of fact, He's looking for you tonight. He's looking for you tonight. You know why? Because you have the right smell. Let me explain in closing. Farmers found out years ago, and Jared, if you could come back, you and Jamie could come back. Farmers found out a long time ago that